Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube imposters, trolls, or commentators. And this is my Safeway haul for tonight. I am exhausted. By the way, I went to the Amazon Go store today. This was the cheapest thing in the Amazon Go store. This and ginger ale was 69 cents. A sandwich was $6.59. I can buy 3 TV dinners for that. I can buy a chicken for that at Food Max. A roasted chicken. I am exhausted from all the walking. Just went down to get the kitten on where Mama Cat is. Okay. I bought 20 cans of Friskies so that the kitties could have something for the weekend so I can go to Walmart. I want to thank Mr. Cornucopia for donating $50 to the channel, and he said everybody should donate to you. And if everybody gave you $50, you'd all the subscribers, you'd have a Prius. And if enough of them gave me $50, I'd have my electric wheelchair, which I could really use right now. Not the electric wheelchair that looks like a scooter, but the one that's enclosed with air conditioning and the heater and MP3. And I'd have them put it has an FM radio, I had one of them AM radios so I could listen to sports and Rush Limbaugh. And Rush Limbaugh said today, the environmentalist nuts won't let them clear cut the dead trees. That's why we're having unprecedented fires in the western region. And he's absolutely right. The trees die of disease or they burn up in a fire, and the environmentalist nuts, oh, that's part of the environment. We can't touch the trees. It's part of their carbon footprint. So next time there's a fire, those trees burn some more. That makes everything else burn. All right. I figured out I'd need 180 people to give $50 to get a Prius. So that's the way to go. And you can donate. They injected my knee with cortisone, and I just walked home from the Safeway because it was too much for me to carry on the bus. I did not bring my backpack. I did too much walking today. If I scream and yell, I apologize. I walked from the city center, Chase Center, where the Warriors play, if they play, to the doctor, and that must have been about 12 grueling blocks. It's very hot, and I was very sweaty and a lot of pain. Then I find out on the way back there was a shuttle across the street. It would have taken me 2 blocks away from the Chase Center. I could have screamed for another reason. They said I have arthritis in my knee. It's very light. They want me to make an appointment with a spine doctor because my leg and hip keep going dead. And the pain's running up and down the leg, both legs actually. And they want me to get a regular physician. I was trying to replace my doctor, and they want me to get medication that my stomach will tolerate because of my history of ulcers. So, and they say, do you have diabetes? No, they look at me and don't think I have diabetes. I don't have diabetes. Doesn't run in my family. All right, Red Baron French bread pizza. 2 cheesy scrambled hash browns. Don't need donations for medical bills. Need donations to feed the cats. The GoPro will be coming out. I want to buy a GoPro. There's the ginger ale I bought. Medicare pays for my medical bills. All right. I am trying to stockpile cleaning supplies so I don't ever have to go where I don't have any to clean the box. So, yeah, right. Well, I don't want to hear that from people. You're going to donate tomorrow. So I'm going to remove that. You donate today. This is live. I'm doing it live because I'm not up to sitting here for very, very long and uploading. I have to lie down and ice my both knees. All right. I said I wouldn't do live, but this is more of a irregular thing where I walk over the place to go see the orthopedic surgeon. And then they want me to see the spine surgeon and also get my back looked at, which nobody has looked at so far. There's more Friskies. 65 cents a can. I got 20 cans. All right, we have pineapple chunks, 2 cans. And I got a item on from eBay today, hard, but they will not show it until the 19th. Would it be talk like a pirate day and this scurvy dog should donate on Talk Like a Pirate Day. And anybody who does not chat like a pirate, they will be put in a timeout. Y'all must be in my pirate crew, you buckos. Okay, hold on. Got a lot more cat food in these bags than I thought. Alright, there's pineapple. I'll put that down. I thought I could carry this stuff on the bus. I walked home, and that's why I'm screaming. Okay, let's see what's in here. Fuzzy's curious, as always. She's looking at the bags, and she's reading. More Friskies. So, the outdoor kitties love food. It's my biggest expense, other than the rent, is cat food. All right, we have here roasted turkey, breast and stuffing. I got 2 of these. I didn't think I got 2 of these. Well, roasted turkey breast and stuffing again. Steak and roasted potatoes. Chicken teriyaki bowl. That's a big stack of stuff there. And finally, the last thing. Grapes. Okay, we got the mountain of TV dinners here. I will bear with me for a minute. And also my back is hurting. They have not x-rayed my back, but they said we're going to need to look at your back because you keep having, they said my both knees are inflamed. That's why the swelling is not going down. That's why I'm screaming. Okay, now the fun part. I'm trying to get up. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay. The ice box is full. The freezer is. I don't turn it on when I'm not live. Do not tell the guy from Pittsburgh how to operate his channel. I've only been doing it for 9 years. The TENS thing. The TENS device stopped working after a week. I'm going to return at the end of the month and ask for my money back. Well, I'm old school. We always called either the ice box or the fridge. And I'm not talking about refrigerator Perry. So, because we had Kelvinators and Frigidaires when I grew up. We did not have Hot Points. We did not have Admiral. We did not have Mary Toilet Wars advertising as Susie Hot Point. And at one time we actually had, it was no longer being used as that, but it was in our kitchen. We had an old style wooden ice box with a box for a block of ice. My mother used it to store food because it got cold in there. So we got some mustard packets from Amazon for free. There we go. And got to turn on my Clipper card application to renew my handicap Clipper card because it costs too damn much to use the regular Clipper card. And I actually got change. I took a bunch of quarters before I put the money on the Clipper card. When I got back on board, it said needed more money, and I don't understand that. I put like $11 in there, plus $3 for bus fare. So, quarter. They gave me about $1 and change in quarters, which is now trying to fall on the floor. Oh, that's neat. It's a mission, but almost looks like a pirate symbol. Hold on. And I have 3 dimes and a nickel in that pocket. I think that's it. But it goes into the jar of coins, so I'm always excited to get change. Kathy is no. This is not a Joe Biden channel. So, goodbye, you scurvy dog. This is a Donald Trump channel. If you talk heresy, out you go. Off the starboard side with you. Won't be talking that. Hey, it's my channel. Joe Biden is senile. Joe Biden makes more flubs than Flubbadubber. Stubble. Whatever his name was. Flubbadub. Well, that's Howdy Doody. Flubbadub. That goes back a way, too. The man is dangerous. He wants to raise your taxes. He wants to eliminate your guns. He wants to eliminate fracking. Then he denied it. Then Trump and Fox showed that he said it. He wants to eliminate oil drilling. He wants to eliminate electric power plants in the coal industry. And Kamala Harris, his ultra-leftist, the most left senator in the U.S. Senate, wants to eliminate weapons. So, no Trump. So, I don't care what he is. I doubt that. I really doubt that. So, I've listened to everything Trump says. First of all, I don't think Art Bell voted for Trump. I could be wrong, but no, I'm not going to have people come in there and hit my stream with Joe Biden comments. Everybody knows I'm a Trump supporter. All right, Jamie, you're out of here. Okay, goodbye. The Democrats did not say God twice in their pledge to allegiance. There's my Trump flag. Everybody whoever watches over 4,000 videos in this channel knows I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative, and I voted for Donald Trump, and I will do so again. Although I'm not happy that we're not getting a stimulus. Excuse me. And I'm not going to have liberals troll this channel like they do at Red Eagle Politics and other conservative channels. And even though I'm doing this for fun, this is a conservative channel. I'm not going to allow it. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. And that has nothing to do with donations. You don't come and attack the president. They have this big blow-up of Donald Trump in diapers. Much as I disliked Obama and his policies, I would have respected him as a president. I wouldn't have made fun of him in that manner. They should be ashamed of themselves. They call him the Drump and all kinds of other really disgusting things. And makeup lies. The Russian collusion, the story of the hookers in Russia in a hotel room where there never were any. And now the latest story, he said that veterans are terrible. I'm not going to say the exact quote because I don't remember it, but everything they come up with to try to defeat Donald Trump has backfired on them because they can't tell the truth. All right, bearded lady, I'm not going to allow that comment either. All right? Let's start talking about diapers. You don't like my politics, bearded lady? Well, you don't have to be here. But I'm trying to have a stream where it's not disrupted by trolls. And if you can't understand it, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about diapers. I said they have him. They have a plastic blow up baby as Donald Trump in diapers, and it's not me about the pens. I don't wear diapers. So, you know, hi Paul Green. No, the nearest KFC is no. If they come in here and start talking about Joe Biden and then start attacking the president said this, the president said that, and 99% of the time it's a total lie. I listened to Donald Trump's speech last night. It's above me on my screen. And I think he was in Pennsylvania. I don't remember exactly. But, oh no, Freeland, Michigan. And he was very supportive of Michigan, that he won Michigan. I've watched almost all his speeches. And he makes few mistakes from time to time, but compared to Biden, he's a master of elocution. I'm not going to attack Barack Obama, nor would I attack, I could. I'm not going to attack Jimmy Carter until Obama, the worst president ever. I lived in those days where we had 24% inflation. Ronald Reagan came in and stopped that. I find it interesting, in a reverse way, that we had a president who said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. And now we got a president that builds walls. So, but he's also doing something else. The last president we had that worked with the Middle East was Jimmy Carter, Egypt and Israel. They got the Egyptian president assassinated. Now we got Trump with another initiative today. Bahrain is making peace with the Israelis. No one else would do this but Trump, because he didn't give a damn what other people think about him. He's going to do what he thinks is right in his heart. That's why people like him. And at that rally in Michigan, they said something, and even CNN said, we've never heard anybody in history start chanting, we love you, we love you, we love you. And Trump said, watch, they'll come up with two guys in 1962 who said at some meeting somewhere. No, I'm not going to pay for the wall. So, no, not James Buchanan. What do you get, James Buchanan? Good Lord. Buchanan was one of our worst presidents because he failed to address the slavery issue. And his policies and Zachary Taylor's led to the Civil War because they just passed the buck. They didn't do anything. The presidents in those days were not proactive. The next president that came along, Millard Fillmore, another inept president. Abraham Lincoln was proactive. He said, I'm not going to let them destroy the Union. And he got killed for fighting the war. And he emancipated the slaves by the Emancipation Proclamation. Something that Black Lives Matters and radical leftists and radical black groups seem to have forgotten because, gee, he was a Republican. So, no, I'm not going to try to... Look, I have enough trouble reading... I don't know where they are right now. My reading glasses went somewhere. I have enough trouble seeing with my eyes. I'm not going to put a virtual reality device on me. What would I see? I got enough trouble seeing this reality. This is virtual right here, where I'm at. I got enough to do in here. I'm not going to... I play Dominations and I play my Final Fantasy between uploads or whatever, or when I wake up, because I get attacked a lot in Final Fantasy. So does everybody else. But I'm not going to play any other games. And then I got to listen to incessant Pokemon talk from Kathy. She likes her TV very much, but the problem is she, I'm drinking water right now. It's water. Yeah, well, it's not the worst thing that happened in our history. We lost close to 3,000 on 9/11. We lost over 2,000 at Pearl Harbor. We lost people on the Lusitania. We lost people on the Titanic. We lost people in World War I, World War II. Thousands died in the Civil War. It's not the worst thing. But we had a Secretary of State and a President who failed to do anything to stop it or rescue those people, including an ambassador and 2 former Navy SEALs. And they should be thoroughly condemned for it for the rest of their lives. 4 men died for nothing. When they could have been, the troops could have come in, planes could have come in, they could have been rescued. And Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama led to the destruction of Libya and the overthrow of Muammar Gaddafi, who had become a stabilizing force in the region. Gaddafi went from being a supporter of terrorists, wanting to build his own nuclear bombs, to a peace mediator. And he got killed because they didn't want him in there. Okay, look. We had people die from swine flu, from MRSA, from SARS. I don't know about Ebola. So, anyway, I'm going to move this for a minute so I can get to the thing on the screen. Oh boy. Hold on. Now, we just had 9 people die in Butte County. The wildfire. That's much more than what your Ebola comment. All right. A whole bunch of notifications. When I leave, everybody wants to tell me about their videos and their emails. I got all these notifications on the screen. Hold on a minute. I don't have interest in Surface. I got all these notifications. Let's see. Lucky Ferals I'll watch later. This guy is stimulus. Anybody who talks about stimulus updates, there are no stimulus updates. So if we don't have a stimulus check, it's not an update. Okay. Now, do this. I was a terrible boxer. I kept getting knocked down. I was afraid of the boxers. I boxed once in my life. I was absolutely awful. So in summer camp. The USB fan is still sitting here. I got to take it back when I have time next week. That was a spike of pain in my back. Next week, I got to go have my MRI of my head and my MRI of my knee. So it just feels like the back pain when it hits me feels like someone just stabs a really sharp knife or an ice pick in my back. The pain in the knee is the same thing. Doctor said I screamed at one point after he made me manipulate my knee, and he had the knee stretched out, and I screamed from the pain. He said, "Where's it coming from?" I said, "All over the place. I don't know. It just is there." And I told him, I said, "I want to kill that guy who started this. What's your pain level?" I said, do I walk around, and I broke both doctors up, do I walk around with an applause meter saying 10, 10, 10? I wasn't born with a timer that says, "Here's your pain level." I said, "I want to take a baseball bat." "Yeah, I got this baseball bat, Mr. Pain Level Creator. Let me hit you beside the head, and let me tell you, is that a 15 or a 25? Like Al Capone. That's my pain level. I'm screaming in pain and people are freaking out. I got up in the doctor's office when the x-ray lady called me and stood up and screamed. And the lady across me, young lady, about 20, she totally freaked. She jumped up in her chair and I apologized to her. I said, I'm sorry, but I've been doing that now for a month. When I get up, when I lie down, when I walk, when I stand, when I sit. She wasn't expecting someone to scream in front of her. That scared the hell out of her. So she said, that's all right. I can see you're in pain. So that woman really messed me up. Now, apparently my knee is not broken, but it's inflamed. The bursa is inflamed. That's what, that when they injected me with the needle, that hurt more than, oh. The knee pain. So, no, because if it's who I'm thinking of, he wrote that book about Trump. It's all lies. So, it's hot and muggy. No, I'm not going to go to the emergency room. This was a Shell shirt for people who worked at Shell. So, I think I got this off of eBay. But it was one of the few clean shirts I've got. I've got to do laundry, but I'm not doing anything tomorrow until the knee is able to allow me to put weight on it. I stood up last night and stepped on the heel of my shoe and screamed. And this morning I tried to put my shoe on and that hurt. So it's not been fun. This is very hot. No, I'm not going to go to the emergency room. What for? Well, Trump did 9 hours. Woodward's a scum. Woodward's a liberal. He's a leftist. He's not going to give. Oh. Mm-hmm. He's not going to give Trump a fair deal. No, just when these waves of pain. I walked home. It's about 3 miles, pushing the shopping cart, and my knee is objecting to it. Show you my day went. I reached the bag for my Motrin, and the top screwed off, and all the Motrin went out of the bag into the bag. So I went like, oh my God, I can't even get Motrin out of the bag. So, you know. No, the kneecap, it throbs, and then there's stabbing pains, and then there's pains that radiate. It's probably the sciatic nerve, but he said you got to go to, and my back, that hurts. The spine doctor, and they radiate from my hip all the way down to my foot. And while I was there, the entire leg went dead. So that may be sciatic pain, it may be the back, it may be the spine. I have 3 crushed discs in my spine. They said, you got to go to a spine doctor. If they had operated on my spine instead of getting, well, if we operate, it might make it worse. Or it might make it better too, doctor. Well, we're not going to do anything. That was about 10 years ago, I think. I'd have to look in my chart. There's a thing in medical school, physician do no harm. And they should change it to physician do nothing. It's like having your doctor be Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing, I see nothing, I do nothing, I do no surgery. No, I do nothing, nothing. And the patient suffers for it. Well, I'm going to lose weight. No, I'm not going to be pokerized. That sounds scary. What'd they do? I went in there and they pokerized me. What'd they use? Needles? They use wooden things? Did they use barbecue skewers? No, they used a whole poker deck on me. Oh, it was terrible. The ace of spades really hurt. And well, I haven't done it yet because I paid my credit cards down. So I'm going to wait till the 1st, go to Walmart. I got to find out if I can go get my creamer and then stop at Nabio, the only place around here that sells my creamer, and then see if the driver will wait long enough to give me 3 bottles of creamer, or go outside, get in the van, and go to Walmart. Then I'll get my Slim Fast. That's my goal, to drink. That's my back now. 2 Slim Fasts a day and lose weight. Eat a lot of salad, eat a lot of chicken and tuna fish and whatever the heck else I eat. Oh. I tried bending my leg, didn't like it. No, I'm not take fentanyl. Look, I don't put that much creamer in it. It's non-dairy creamer. I could put milk in it. That's probably got more calories. I think I have to get up, and I'm not going to get up and look at the bottle of creamer because it would hurt too much. But I don't do black coffee. And I'm going to start eating more salads, more fruit. They get this commercial, you're not eating enough fruit. You eat 8-9 fruits a day and 15-16 vegetables a day. I don't know what that would do to my colon. All right, I'm not going to allow that. I lost 60 pounds on Slim Fast powder in the 80s. I know I can lose that. I just have to steel myself. Kathy keeps saying she's going to lose weight. She has to lay off the cookies, the ice cream, the potato chips, but the woman is addicted to Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs is Satan's treat. It's evil because you eat it. I had Haagen-Dazs yesterday at her house, and then she gave me the mystery beans and the hot dogs. Hot dogs were very good, but she put molasses in the beans, and I think that's what made me go to the bathroom all night. So I told, don't ever give me that stuff again. Well, I've never had a Spire. I go with what I want. Okay, I weigh 354. My immediate goal is to get down to 300 pounds. I was down to 320, and then the coronavirus hit. I fell. I injured my legs. Ran out of. We spent too much money in the car. If it weren't for the stupid car, I would have been drinking Slim Fast a long time ago. Now, my immediate goal is get to 300. It's in stages. Get to 300, then break the plateau. It's like having subscribers, but in reverse. Get to 300, get to 275, get to 250, get to 240, 30, 20, 10. Dr. Kusher, my former doctor, says you would be unhealthy if you got to 180. She said about 190 is where you should be. So that would be my ultimate goal, which means I got to lose 290. That's 164 pounds. 6'2". Even the doctor said you're awfully tall. I don't think Joe Biden's a communist. If this weren't hurting right now, and the other thing, the smoke smell in San Francisco, in Walnut Creek, here, I can smell it. It's not good when you have asthma, which I have. So I would be walking a lot more if this wasn't hurting, and if my back weren't hurting. If I hadn't fallen, I would like that motorized scooter because I wouldn't be walking, but I would be in air-conditioned comfort, and I'd have an air machine filtering out smoke and corona and everything else. Oh. Yeah, well, there was an interesting article today. I put it in my email on the top 15 barbecue sauces, and I didn't realize that Kraft was number 15 because the number one ingredient in Kraft is sugar. And there was another one of the big ingredients is high fructose corn syrup. You don't want that. Then there were 2 or 3 sauces that were based on mustard. They do that in North Carolina. Mustard ribs do not make it. No, because they won't pay for it. It's not covered. They'll give me a basic scooter with a little tiny basket. Whereas the one I want has doors, has crank down windows, has air conditioning, a heater, headlights, taillights, wipers, solar. an FM radio, an MP3 player, and a place to put the groceries. And goes 30 miles an hour and will go up the hill to Walmart. And it can go on the bus and it can go on BART. And it has a range of 30 miles. You plug it in, I go to San Francisco on it. You'd see me running around San Francisco with the GoPro and the iPad with the doors locked. When I was walking back from the doctor, there was this black guy, not a racist comment, it's what he was, and he was walking down the street, and these poor people, I feel sorry for them. I don't know things, but they're not well. And he was, you MFs, you so and so. I told you MFs. I told you Fs. You're not gonna F with me. And I see more and more of that. I see it here. I see it in San Francisco. There are people that are mentally ill. I don't know if they're not on medication, they're not getting treatment, but they're wandering the streets, and it's a little scary. So, it's very sad. Well, if I'm going 30 miles an hour, they'd have to catch me. Also, Martinez is a very quiet place. And there are parts of San Francisco you can go. Right now, by the way, with the virus, the streets are deserted in San Francisco. There was cars, but there's no people. It looks like on the beach with Gregory Peck. There's nobody on BART. There's almost nobody on the buses except the 38. That's always packed. No matter what, we could have a nuclear bomb hit the Bay Area, and the 38 would have packed people. But Gary ate Geary. Everybody goes out Geary Boulevard. But there's nobody on BART. I count the people in the cars on the front of the bus where normally the streetcars aren't running because of the pandemic. So I was on the T bus going to the Chase Center, and if you watch the videos, that's on there. There were maybe 12 people in the bus, where normally they're full. San Francisco parts look like a ghost town. We would normally be having baseball season now. And the area around Pacific Bell Park, AT&T Park, whatever they're calling it now, was all covered in smoke. The high-rises were covered in smoke. It ain't help. We're on the, I don't know what it is, the 18th, 20th, 23rd day of unhealthy air quality in the Bay Area because of all the fires. So, but if I'm going 30 miles an hour down the street, they're going to have to catch me. No, I don't snuggle with guys. Sorry. In here right now it's 78. I'm sweating because I walk, but it's okay. So I don't, nothing, I got no anti-gay animus here, but no, I got a girlfriend. That's enough to deal with. So, and she was crying in her beer tonight, moaning her lot in life, how she didn't marry the right guy, and she married the wrong guy, and how her neck's hurt, because her husband used to adjust her neck and screwed up her neck. And I said, well, you shouldn't have had an amateur adjust your neck. You should have gone to a chiropractor or a doctor. She's got a curved spine, you screwed your neck. Beer, B-E-E-R. And the hoax, I'm not sure what you mean by the hoax, so. And I will not comment that last comment because there are certain things in my past that it was not my choice. But in any event, Kathy bemoans her lot in life. She didn't marry Prince Charming with the unlimited charge card that you never have to pay back. So, oh, you know what? I didn't scroll down to see the the chat. I'm not here tonight. I'm only here physically. I am not into gayness. I'm not into gay sex. I'm not into bisex. I'm not into trisex. I'm not into bisexuals on a tricycle. So, well, Bart, I look. The car I was riding on the way back was dirty. I thought they were refurbishing all their cars. It was that the one corner by the door was absolutely filthy. I haven't been on a New York subway since 1964, so I'm not one to comment it. The New York subways are full of graffiti. They can be full of people. They can be dirty. There's crime ridden, but we have crime on BART too. I like riding BART because it gets me where I want to go. Now, I haven't done it yet, and I will next month. I'll be taking the iPad, and when I get the money, by the way, according to the price they're citing in Europe, the new GoPro 9 will be 439 or 49 or 59. I don't remember the price. I read this morning. Dollars. So, um, but I don't believe it's a hoax. We've had almost 1 million people die in this country. If you think they're going to hoax 1 million deaths, I think you're wrong. So please stop saying the virus hoax. The only hoax we've had is the Chinese. They did not tell the truth on their deaths. So I'm going to remove that comment. No hoax comments. And I think Soros has had something to do with the attacks on Trump. He's a despicable individual. How would a pirate do the commercial or Bart? Let me think. I don't know how we do a commercial or Bart. You'd have to gear it to the Coliseum with the A's, or you could take Bart to the Warriors games with the streetcar. Something is crawling on my ceiling. And me buckles. But you can't do anything for Bart in a pandemic. Nobody's riding it. So you have to wait till things go back to normal. Okay, we're not going to bring that up either. So, yeah, well, in the Warriors games, you can take Bart to Warriors games in that you get off Bart and then you take, on the normal circumstance, the light rail stop is right at Chase Center. Right now, it's the T-bus that goes up and down 3rd Street and down to, I don't know where else it goes, but it goes to Castro Market, the one direction. I'm not sure where the other end goes. But when the Warriors played at the Oakland Coliseum, you could take it right there. The A's are still there, and they just got a stadium deal. So, I don't know, maybe they'll tear the stadium down and build a new stadium. I don't know. But Bart goes from now it goes to San Jose, which it didn't for years. Goes all the way to Fremont, which is about 60 miles that way. It goes to Richmond. It goes to all the towns from Fremont to Richmond, and it goes up to Pittsburgh and Antioch via a rail, not BART, but light rail. I've been to the Antioch BART station. Very windy up there. So if it weren't for BART, I couldn't get to the city. There's no buses. No, BART does not go to Castro Street. You have to take a streetcar or a bus. The nearest stop is Church Street. I think it's Church. No, wait a minute. That's the light rail. It's Church Street. But that's Muni. Nearest stop is Van Ness, and you have to transfer to Muni. So, well, my girlfriend's father was a transit engineer, and he was one of the people who designed the Bay Area Rapid Transit System. So I got permission to walk the entire length of BART, and I did, and Kathy and I went under the tunnel. We walked from San Francisco at Embarcadero under the tunnel, under the bay, into Oakland. Took the bus back. Transit. Not trans. We'll stop it with the homosexual reference. The next guy does get blocked. Getting fed up. He was a transit engineer. He graduated from University of California at Berkeley. I have a lot of friends from Cal, and he helped build BART. I walked from Daly City to Oakland. Then I walked down to Fremont. I took the buses back, and then I walked from Oakland to Richmond, and then I walked from Oakland to Concord. But I was 25 years old then. I can't tell you. San Francisco, BART runs the length of San Francisco this way, and San Francisco is only 7 miles long, so take that section at 7 miles. It's probably a couple hundred miles. I'd have to look it up. I've never done that. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not good. Weird comments coming here. Sometimes it's 2 train. Girth is not word more length. Girth is this way around your gut. It's 2 trains. Sometimes it's 8. Sometimes it's 9. Sometimes it's 12. But with the pandemic, they've cut down on trains. She gets car sick on BART. That's why she drives a car. So, how did this? I don't think that's fair. I'm gonna let that go on, but I don't think white BLM supporters are traitors. What did I do there? Okay, I don't know why I did that. So I did something wrong here. I apologize. Hold on. What the hell did I? Somehow I got the wrong comment removed. I'm sorry about that, bearded lady. Okay. No, it does a lot of jostling. It takes curves. It hits bumps in the tracks, and it makes her sick to her stomach. So she doesn't like. Well, I don't know what the NFL did. I'm not paying attention to the NFL. I haven't even looked. There's a guy who does Steelers videos. I haven't looked at it. I'm subscribed to him, and I haven't even looked at his videos yet because I don't like the idea of kneeling and not standing for the anthem and not standing for the flag, not saluting the flag. Okay. I'm not going to allow that channel. Andy, you are out of here. Bye-bye. You're timed out. One more comment. All right, I know that's a troll comment. We know what that means. Goodbye. Bye, troll. If, you know, these people are being paid an incredible amount of money. No one would pay them that. The NFL players, the NBA players are predominantly black. Nothing against blackness. And what they do, the NBA, the NFL fans are 60% white, and they crap on the fans. And they insult the fans. And a lot of fans in the NFL love this country and love the American flag and love the American anthem and definitely love guns and their pickups. And it's like they're giving the finger to everybody who watches the NFL. I don't want to see politics when I watch sports. I want to see a home run. I want to see a great run, a 50-yard run, a 90-yard run. I don't watch basketball, so I don't care. I follow the Warriors because I used to go to games in the Cow Palace in the 60s. And I used to follow the Kings when I lived in Sacramento because at the time it was the only team in Sacramento. But I don't pay attention to basketball. The only live game I've seen since, I've seen the Harlem Globetrotters a couple of times. It's apples and oranges. I like Terry Bradshaw, but, you know, Roethlisberger is good too, and I like the new kid, so. I thought you said earlier you hadn't played VR bowling, weirdly. Anyway, I don't want a lot of bowling comments. You don't start with that Wii bowling stuff either. Oh, by the way, with the new TV, the next time I go up there is no pin broken on the back of the Sony, on the back of the LG, like there was in the Sony, so now Kathy can plug in her Wii. Okay, my apologies, but I don't want a whole bunch of comments about VR and Wii bowling and all that. VR, virtual reality does not interest me. I get enough trouble with real reality. And I'd put the glasses on, have to get up for something and trip and break my leg. I'm not going to do that. You want to give me a virtual reality? Give me a virtual reality chili cheeseburger and some fries. Nope, no Amish bowling. So night buzz. But I don't go see movies. For one thing, they're too expensive, and I'd rather watch them at home. And now that I've seen Kathy's new TV, the 4K quality is wonderful. Of course, if I ever win the lotto, I get the 8K. Not that there's any 8K content out there, but the Magnolia Sony television set for $98,000 is incredible. Or it's $108,000. It's 98 inches, that's all I know. I have to build my house around it. A virtual hamburger wouldn't gain me any weight. It's virtual. It's not real. That was a joke. Virtual pizza. A virtual Hershey bar. Virtual grapes. No veggie burgers. Don't. No veggie burgers. Do not like veggie burgers. Besides, veggie burgers taste horrible. I'm not eating those incredible burgers or inedible burgers or whatever the hell they call them. So, well, he wouldn't be eating a hamburger either. Now, if you could smell the virtual burger, it might make you hungry for a burger. Mug? You mean mug, don't you? I prefer NW. And if I could ever find any hires. How the hell do I know? Do you think I'm going to look at the can when I bought it? I was a little busy trying to get to the doctor. I was coming home. 170 per serving size, one can. But this is all the soda I've got in the house, so I'm drinking a soda. Go shoot me. After that, it'll be water. And they said diet room beer does not do good if you're trying to lose weight. So I just bought a root beer because I've drank 2 cans of ginger ale. By the way, this is 140 calories. This is 170. Guess this has more sugar. But with all the ash and stuff in the air, I was getting very dry. So I had to drink something. And a lot of the water fountains in San Francisco are cut off because of the virus. So you can't get a drink of water. I'm not going to pay $2 for a bottle of water either. And as usual, I see no donations. So I'm doing live now because I have my water cord. It's not plugged in right now. I got to empty the water out. I need the triple plug. I'll get that next month. That way you can plug 3 outlets into the same outlet. RC Cola is okay, but always never tasted quite right compared to Pepsi. I don't like Coke. Nope, because the cat bowls are not anywhere near the door now. I made sure of that. So there's no dry cat food out there right now. I'm doing it because with them manipulating, it's weird. They didn't examine the right leg at all. I said, "Well, that's swollen too. Aren't you gonna look at it?" No, we're concerned about the left leg that hurts more. And then I'm having stabbing pains in my stomach and burning in my stomach and churning in my stomach because of the drugs they gave me. So yeah, I'm live streaming for my fans. So right here, I live stream for this fan right there. That's the reason I'm really doing the video. That fan loves my videos, and he's given me a lot of dust over the years. No donations, but a lot of dust. So the fan loves me. Oh yeah, I don't know who's watching them, but they do get a lot of views, but I don't get any money off it, and I'll never get my AdSense revenue without donations. So, it's time tonight to dig out the heating pad and put it under my back. Oh, by the way, I have two things going on at night. Fuzzy and little girl have conspired. It is the kitty conspiracy. They have conspired to take both blankets and leave me with no blanket. And Mama Cat is doing something really cute. I'm going to try to film that. She comes up around 2 in the morning and starts scratching. I close the screen door and lock it when I go to sleep. I have to have the door open, even with all the smoke. It gets too hot in here. She comes up, stands on her hind legs, starts scratching the screen because she wants dry food or wet food. It's so cute. Well, there's no way to tell, but it's been steadily going up, except that people are not donating on a regular basis, which is irritating. So I'm not making a lot off it, but I've made more each time, each month it's been going up, but it hits a plateau when there's nothing donated and I don't get enough revenue from the videos. Nothing happens. I get a check. I should be getting a check for like $200 a month if everybody donated. And that would all. I would take that whole check and dump it in the Prius fund. After I pay off my credit cards, I want a car. I'm this walking business, and I don't know how long it's going to take these legs to heal, or if they will heal at all. No, because you need to get more than that. Because AdSense takes 30%. If you give $3, they take 30%. That's 90 cents. You really need to give $4 to get me 3. You give 2, oh, 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 oh. You give 2, I wind up with $1.40. So, and PayPal takes out 18% unless you get new friends and family, which they take out nothing. No, I'm talking AdSense. That's Google. Google. I went by the Google headquarters today, or Google in San Francisco headquarters office, and they take 30% out. So if you give $3, they take out 90 cents. PayPal takes 18% out. So round it to 20%. If you give $3, I'll round it off to 20% because I can't figure out what 18% is. You do $3, they take out 60 cents. They make a lot of money off it. It should be the other way around. They should get maybe 3%, 4%, maybe 5%, not 30%. Yeah, but I don't know how to set that up. I've seen other people, and other people have Patreon, other people have other apps. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm thinking about it. Well, people, my back is really hurting. My knee is hurting. I'm going to end this one. No, I tried Venmo and it wants to publish my home phone number. I'm not going to use Venmo. Hello, Michael. Oh boy, you come in late. I'm about to leave. I gotta lie down. Well, it's not a matter of choice. It's my body saying lie down or scream a lot. And I can only sit in this chair right now for so long because, particularly after I've walked all over hell. So I gotta ice my knee down. And why do you need 5 more minutes? I tried Patreon and never got a dime off it. I did 6 hours on Patreon repeatedly. Got not one sponsor. I think, no, because there's nowhere to eat. And also, I'm not into paying $15 for salad. I took Kathy out to dinner in Walnut Creek, and it was $82. Something I wouldn't normally do, but not one Periscope. I was on Patreon, so don't tell me where I was at. I know where I was at. Well, I think we used to go to Swenson's somewhere, but it's been so long I can't remember where it was. I don't remember if it was in Livermore or Sacramento. I can't remember. It's been years. And I'm not going to go all the way to Pizza Hut in Walnut Creek. I think my slice house isn't open, which has the best sliced pizza I've ever had. No, it was never on Periscope. Art Bell was on Periscope. I know that much. And I have been in a submarine. So, a diesel submarine from War II. That's my Periscope knowledge. Well, I'm not going to go into my opinions of waitresses and their figures, so don't get me in trouble. No, I think Pizza Hut has. We've got a pizza. I had Kathy bring a Pizza Hut pizza home, and both of us said this is the worst pizza ever. So I'm sorry, but it was terrible. And it's not the worst pizza ever. We had Pizza Guys, which is bad, and then the other one, Kathy brought home a Little Caesars, and my stomach did not agree with it, so I won't eat Little Caesars anymore. No, she's attractive, but you know. I also think she's a Hollywood liberal. I'm not certain about that, but I don't pay attention to these people. Only entertainer of youth that I pay attention to is Justin Bieber because he amuses it because he does such weird stuff. He just got some in a new pet. I don't know what it was, but I saw that. And, oh, okay, Justin Bieber's at it again. You know, he just amuses the hell out of me. I don't want. Well, that's nice, you know, but no, let's not start that. We're not going to allow this one sending me pictures and trying to get involved with me. Don't start that crap. I have a girlfriend. Where do I have Periscope videos? What are you talking about? I've never been on Periscope. I didn't know how to get in Periscope. Because Kathy's still married. Her husband deserted her. And for financial reasons, she's not going to divorce him. There's money involved. She knows where he is, I think. But the mother has a lot of property. If the mother dies, Kathy will get a cut. And Kathy put up a lot of crap with him, so she figured, oh, took this off at the ace bandage, and now that hurt. The pressure's gone, and the knee started to talk to me. The needle I used and the syringe on my leg was that big. And they just stuck that sucker right in there. So I'm always amazed. Everybody's curious about things that are none of their business. Kathy and I have lived together 6 times. We drive each other. We love each other very much. We drive each other nuts. So hell, she drives me nuts on the phone when she starts complaining about her lot in life. I am comfortable here, except the place is. She's going to come over and help me in the next 2 weeks, clean the place up. I'm going to help her. I will hobble around, do the best I can, and bring my ice packs with me. And then if it gets too much pain, I lie down in her bed. But I'm helping her out with other things, like getting the TV so she's not so bored. We're waiting for the Target PIN number to come in. They said, you did a PIN number. You could order, apply for the Target card. No, we didn't. So I'm going to get her a shop vac, show her how to set it up, put the boric acid in it. That will kill the roaches, start vacuuming up all the cat food off the floor. She feeds the cats on flat dishes. They scatter cat food on the floor, and then she wonders why there are roaches there. But the roaches are coming from somewhere else. They're not just from all her apartment. And she wasn't very enthusiastic because she was very tired. So I apologize for that. But we haven't heard from Patty. We don't know how Patty's doing. Frankly, I don't want to ever deal with the woman again. Kathy asked me yesterday, am I angry about how Patty is treating Kathy? I said, I'm furious. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be treated badly on your birthday. So, well, I don't know. Well, if I did that, I don't remember it. I'll be honest with you, muted lady. I don't remember saying that. Probably a couple years ago. And I don't remember even being on Periscope, so it's news to me. But then, I do this video. You asked me, what did I do a month ago on a Friday? Well, it was 9/11. And by the way, a moment of silence for the first responders, the people that died after 9/11 because they inhaled all that crap from the 2 buildings and the other building. Very sad. And the people on flight, I believe it was 93 that crashed in Pennsylvania, who tried to stop the hijacking. Lost a lot of innocent people that day, except for the evil hijackers. I don't remember doing it. No, I was on Patreon. I don't remember being on Periscope. Does it matter? No. Wherever the hell I was on, I didn't get anybody being my sponsor. No, it's, I don't know if I want to watch that. It would be kind of painful. I'd start yelling at this movie. I want to leap into the screen and beat the crap out of the hijackers with my cane. A bunch of guys with box cutters. Come on. You put a box cutter in my face, I would have shoved that thing somewhere. Bonked with my cane, grabbed their hand until it broke, or bit them in the hand, make them release the box cutter, and then sit on them. I don't have any explaining to do. Bearded lady, you tell me, how many years ago was that? Am I supposed to remember? Okay, all right, get out of here. You're gone. Bye-bye. First of all, it's none of his business or anybody else about my sex life. But Kathy and I don't have relations anymore. We're both too overweight. We're both too banged up. And it would be painful. So how dare you come in here and say I'm doing with a married woman? If the man abandons her and she's been abandoned for 15 years, now that was my knees. But there are things, I know certain holds you can do. I know thumb holds you can do. Hell, I always bite them. Take my house keys. You can do some pain with a set of house keys or a ballpoint pen. You could take one of those airline cards they cover in plastic to show you where the seats are. And if you bend it enough, you can make a point out of it and use it as a weapon that way. I don't know what CQC means, so maybe a term I've never heard of. So am I. I've got his autograph on my wall and his picture. Napoleon Solo. One of my great regrets, I never got to meet Robert Vaughn, the man from Uncle. Well, I was not good at that, but if it came down to my life, I would sure as hell try. And the other thing on an airline, if they don't take over right away, they've handed out coffee, they've handed out knives and forks and spoons. You could do something. You had hairspray, you could use that. You have deodorant, you have mouthwash. If it's alcohol-based, you have a lighter. You take the alcohol-based mouthwash, you put it in front of the lighter. If you have coffee creamer, turns your lighter into a short-range flamethrower. No Waffle Houses. Criminals keep trying to rob Waffle Houses, and the police and citizens accost them with armed weapons and thwart them. And the original Pancake House that was very rude and the food was very terrible went out of business. Yay! If you were a woman with high-heeled shoes, you know what a high heel would do to the top of your foot? If someone takes a high heel, or you take the high heel and hit somebody upside the head with it, or in their face, they're going to stop what they're doing and go, ow! There's ways to be defensive and offensive. Taco Bell. So I haven't been there lately either because it's a long walk from the bus stop to Taco Bell. It's about a block. And the way my knees are, I ain't going to Taco Bell. What I need is a Taco Bell next to my apartment. Here, deliver the Taco Bell upstairs, thank you. They're getting rid of one of the things I really like, the Mexican pizza. Ow! Scurvy dogs. Arby's I like. Oh yeah, Kathy loves prime rib. I went by this restaurant on First Market. The ultimate prime rib dinner, but there's no seating, so you have to get it to go. Those would be worth a lot of money. There is a company in Texas that sells replicas, and I don't know if someone actually sells a firing uncle special. I know some guys in Oregon actually developed one. There's YouTube videos of it. And I've asked the guy in Texas, how about equal time for the hierarchy, which I am the, except for one actor that may be alive. Everybody who ever played a Thrush agent is dead, so I am the head of the Nevada satrap of Thrush, our Las Vegas chapter. Where's the Thrush rifle? So, I don't have DoorDash on my iPad or iPhone. I removed it when I had the trouble after. I'm not paying $25 for tacos. Geez, I go to Safeway and make them myself. Because they're jerks. Now, hold on. If I ban 7 week tenure, you're coming in as 9 weeks tenure. You may not be him again, I'll ban you too. That's just a warning. I have a Thrush pin, an ID card, and somewhere I have another pin that has the oval of Thrush in gold, if I still have it. And I have a friend back east who was going to make me a Thrush badge, as you see in the Hong Kong affair, and I was going to get a lab coat and be the Thrush lab technician. So, well, the similarity in names is suspicious. I banned 7-week tenure. You immediately come in with another handle. So I suspect people will do that. I've seen too much of it. The Thrush rifle was, I think, an AR-15 or an M16 modified. But I'd like to see a replica Thrush rifle because the $10 ideal Thrush rifle in the original package has gone for as high as $1,500 on eBay. No, I'm keeping my uncle items till the day I die, and they'll probably throw them in the garbage or something. I asked my friend Paul, be the executor of my state. No, so I got to find someone. I'll probably get Justin to come out. So I get very suspicious when people come back with similar handles after I've just blocked somebody. So I'll let you know right now. If you start being a troll, you're gone. I'm not in the mood for it, not tonight. I'm willing to give someone the benefit of doubt. I don't understand one thing, though. The comments are supposed to be moderated before they appear, and they're not. I don't know how they're getting around that. Well, in any event, that was my back hurting. I'm going to end this one. You've had your 5 minutes, Michael. This is George Senda. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry or cool as the case may be. Stay safe, and I will catch you next time. And now I can't move the thing over. There we go. No, and hell no. I can't. Don't even think about that. Let me put it this way: to steal a phrase from witchcraft, thou shalt not allow a troll to live. So, instead of witch, and I know some very nice Wiccans and some white witches. So, or I have in my time. I don't give a damn. He makes $1 million a night. I'm not going to have my ulcer go into overdrive. My ulcer's back now thanks to damn medication. So no, Andy, I told you knock it off. Okay? Don't bring it up again. No, I'm not a 33rd degree Mason. My grandfather was. And my dad was a moose. And I used to tease him about it. I was invited, sponsored to one. I didn't go and become a Mason because I had them. One of my 2 sponsors moved out of Sacramento. Masonic Lodge is 2 blocks from here. They've invited me for dinner when I get decent clothing to go, and a proper pair of pants and a nice good dress shirt and a tie. I'll go eat. I have probably 20 books in the Masons. I know the whole ritual. But the one thing they're not going to do, when they make you get on your kneecaps and then they have the other Masons lift you from the ground, that I want to put on YouTube. And today the Masonic Lodge was wiped out when they all got hernias trying to lift George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. You're blindfolded, they lift you up off the floor. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Scientologists are a fraudulent criminal organization who ruin people's lives. Oh my God. Oh, that scared me. There's a Band-Aid on my leg. I said, oh my God, my leg's cut. Ow. Where he injected my knee. I felt that. Well, what's wrong with my leg now? Big Band-Aid too. Ooh. That sucker bled a lot. Ow. Scientologists have stolen money from people. They have ruined people's lives. They do this engram business and make you think there's something wrong with you when they're not. They're terrible. Yeah, I'm going to be Marlon Brando. Will the real George Senda please stand up? Dun, 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 dun. I am the guy from Pittsburgh. I am the guy from Pittsburgh. Oh, I am the guy. Pass through the fire. I have to look at my books. But my Masonic books are over there. My UFO books are over there. I think, oh yeah, wait, Kathy's grandfather was a 33rd degree. And Kathy's father was a 33rd degree. So, you know, I'm surrounded by Masons. Brando got strange in his late life. He was very rich, but he got very weird in his. So. Nah. Don't do ebooks. Don't do. I like having books in my hand. I got 2 new paranormal books coming in too. The problem is that you can't read things copyright. But Kathy's father was a 33rd degree. Kathy's grandfather was a 33rd degree. My grandfather was a 33rd degree. So I should, and it's $300 to apply for the Masons, and I'd have to tell them my background and all that. So, and well, that's fine. You can dust your books in 12 seconds. How do you dust an ebook? Being ridiculous. I have 17 bookcases. I have actually dusted every book in here, and within 2 days, more dust forms. But I love having my books, and I like having over 600 paranormal books. I got an ebook reader. I haven't used it in a while. Kindle or whatever it's called. But I have trouble reading electronic print. I have trouble reading my emails. Okay, I'm out of here. I said before I'm not going to be doing live videos because of no donations, and I will start doing this after next week again because I got to go to MRI. So, well, I may remember. See, there's a difference between you and me, bearded lady. I remember the page number because I memorize the page number when I read, and I don't believe in folding the pages back. So. Yeah, you could do that. Assuming you're not telling me a falsehood. I would appreciate it. I'd even pay you for it when I have the money. That was my box number. Oh, yeah. I never write me. That'd be a donation to my paranormal books. That'd be most appreciated. I have 2. I sold one of my art books for the that I bought at a half price books, not half price, but Green Apple Books in San Francisco for the Alien Con Trip Fund. But I have another Art Bell autographed book. I just can't remember offhand which. I have all the books for Art Bell. So. Art Bell, the great broadcaster from the high desert, deep in the American Southwest. And Art Bell autographed books have been going up. So, and harder to find. And I have all of George Norrie books autographed. So, including the cookbook. No, I wasn't raw. That was art, from the great. Let's see. Good morning, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, from the great American Southwest. And I don't remember the rest of it now, but I can hear it in my brain. I listened to Art Bell for years. I have no idea. I just got home, and I can't look it up. I don't have another iPad. I could. I'd go to Chrome, but then I'd lose the Firefox feed. So, probably, I know if it were tomorrow, it'd be another rock star who died in a plane crash. They never mention these guys coming back. The ghost of Buddy Holly, the ghost of the Big Bopper, the ghost of Ricky Nelson, the ghost of there's a guy who died in the bathtub in France. That guy. Thank you. From the high desert in the great American Southwest, good morning or good evening, wherever you may be, across America and around the world and whatever the hell else it was, because it's back in here. I'd have to really dig it out. I don't know if I could do Art Bell directly or not, an impression of Art Bell. From the great American Southwest, that sticks in your mind. No, I think Kurt Cobain blew his brains out with a shotgun. He was an idiot. Life's hard. Kathy was bemoaning her lot in life today, and you ought to be happy. You've got cats and everything else, and you've got a place to live. You just got a new TV, you got a Switch, and you keep crying about how terrible your life is, and I get rather weary of it. The Antilles? I don't know. He said anything about the Antilles or not. I don't remember. If I were running Premiere, and it annoyed Art Bell, they were running the best of Art Bell, I would have a whole CD set for sale. Everything Art Bell ever did, the 900 CD set, and sell it. I didn't know you can listen to it for free, but I have no idea who General JJ is. Don't start on me on rock people, because I don't listen to rock. Kathy does. I call her up and she's got something horrible blaring on YouTube. I showed her yesterday. You take the home button and you go to the bottom and you move over 2 clicks and you go whatever it is for V3 or something. She can't get the Blu-ray player to work, and I showed it to her 3 times. The problem is she gets an attached thing where it's boring to her, so it doesn't sink into her brain. Then I got to go over and fix it. It drives me nuts. Or I got to look it up how to do it. Okay, go down to here, press this, go to guide or go to whatever, hit the home button, go down to the bottom of the screen, go over to the left, press this. It will say whatever it is, channel 3. That's where your Blu-ray. Then you got to take the Blu-ray player until I go up there again. You get the Sony Universal remote to work with the TV, and then you can play your Blu-ray movie. Well, I was watching it last night. Bob Crane. What would you like me to call Bob Crane? Fuzzy. Fuzzy. She likes it in the bed when I kiss her. She starts purring and purring. Baby. No, there's a Sea Crane radio out there. If I had $50, I'd buy it. There's a Sanjin plug-in. All right, folks, that's it for me. My knees are screaming. I gotta go lie down. Have something to eat and lie down. So let me go. I'll see you later. I tried that, but I kept eating the ham. And then you have to have proper antenna. And no way in hell I can do it in this building while it's steel in this place. All right. Have a good night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Probably not live. Bye-bye. Very disappointed I get no donations. Later. Mr. X.